Welcome back, folks. It is I, your illustrious host, Lord Zeriq Tigrarius Haruk, and I would like to welcome you all once again to Late Night Bastards Gaming here on a Friday night with Shadowrun 5th edition, where we meet our people once more as they're currently in Seattle. Why the fuck are we still in Seattle? Fuck, why are we still in Seattle? Volk!
Don't look at me.
Why do we have a layover? And
Magic storms?
And god damn it, that TSA agent stuck their hand right up my woohoo!
Up your moon river?
Yep. Anyways, folks, we're currently still in Seattle, waiting on an airplane. Well, waiting for an airplane, not on an airplane. But I would like to introduce the crew for this lovely session. We have, once again, Mr. Craptastic and Mr. Douglas, who is currently off getting his tea. Douglas is cranky without his tea, and we cannot have that. We also have, once more, Mr. Flashback coming back to us.
Hello.
Yes, he was the only one that actually returned. James, on the other hand... Yeah, don't know. Don't care. But we have ourselves a brand new face. An elf. So we're not all humans anymore. I would like to introduce Mr. Leonidas, who is playing the Elven face Squirrel.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, why don't you introduce yourself and your character as you see fit?
Sure. So, like you said, my name is Leonidas. I've been playing tabletop games for about a decade and a half now. Start off with second edition of D&D, and I've moved on to other systems. Shadowrun's probably my favorite at the moment. My character is a Elven cyberface, something that 5th edition really doesn't like, seeing how apparently, even though everyone has cybernetics, it still affects your social roles for some reason. But he's an ex-corporate member, working for Zeriq for quite a few years before he was able to blackmail his way into retirement, so to speak. Since then, he started going around in the shadows, particularly in Chicago, which is where I understand everybody's going to be shortly.
I'm in Seattle.
For now.
Yeah, we're waiting on an airplane, Douglas.
Are you?
Yeah. Wayon has yet to bring it around.
You want me to buy a fucking airplane? Do you know what it's called?
No, we want you to steal an airplane.
Oh, well, different.
Sorry about that. You may continue.
Yeah, so he's a very high social character, obviously being a face, and also knows pretty much everybody worth knowing in Chicago at the moment.
Oh, by the way, we decided that the Vori were the main gang in Chicago right now. But are we talking Red Vori or White Vori?
Well, it'd have to be White Vori. Red Vori is pretty much only in Eastern Europe and Russia itself.
Okay. So the White Vori.
With one notable exception.
Of course. There are always exceptions, aren't there? Anyway. So, yes. Chaos and Volk are currently waiting on the tarmac. Tarmac? I've heard it both ways. Like, I've heard it both ways, whichever one. Well, but they're currently waiting on a plane. Waiting on Wayon to get the plane around. And Flashback is, I don't know if I want to make the joke that he's currently in a pet carrier or if he's just waiting around too.
It'd have to be a big pet carrier.
You could probably squeeze into a cat carrier. Maybe. Gonna have to remove a leg.
Nah, I think I would be waiting. I don't think I would just be waiting with the other dude.
Yeah.
He's in the bathroom watching glory hole trids.
Oh, God. Anyway, so flashback.
Simpsons all the way.
So, flashback, you're currently waiting upon the plane along with Chaos and Volk. Just, sitting there, watching your treads, doing whatever it is you do. You do you, Technomancer. And, you know what? We're gonna roll me
Yeah,
a...
just perusing social media, waiting on the plane, chilling out.
Volk!
Eh.
Oddly enough, you smell dandelions.
Anybody else smell that? I swear to God, I smell flowers.
I only smell human. Disgusting.
Yeah, you have no idea why, but you smell dandelions in the air. That's when... yeah, I'm gonna say both Volk and Chaos know you, because Chaos and Volk have been running for a while together. Suddenly, Chaos and Volk hear a voice coming from behind them, and it sounds eerily familiar. And Volk instantly rolls his eyes.
Actually, I cringe.
That's your cue.
Evening, gentlemen.
An alarm goes off inside, what's my name again? Wayon's head. Someone thinks these people are gentlemen.
Wait, I got a question before anything else. Flashback, have you uploaded that GIF?
I did.
Yes. Okay. Chaos just slowly turns around going, Squirrel! Good friend! What the hell are you doing here?
Well, I had a little bit of business out here on the coast, and heard you were making your way back to Chicago. Want to know if I might be able to catch a lift.
If it were up to me, no. We'd just throw you out the plane and let you glide the rest of the way.
After how you left us with the bomb? Yeah, sure, whatever. In Russian to Volk. Ay vey. Why did we have to run into this asshole again?
Responding back in Russian, because the spirits hate us.
Do they have 6 legs?
Doesn't matter.
After running through a translation program, Wayon responds with, or perhaps the predetermined nature of the universe meant that you were never going to be able to avoid this horrible fate.
Oh boy. So, who told you that we were here? Was it Krogar? By the way, I think I forgot to mention to you, Leonidas. You get a free contact.
That is helpful information.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a busy week. Krogar, Dwarven Fixer, now a Nova Coke fiend. Thank you, Douglas. Connection 3, loyalty. Roll a d6.
You can't have loyalty 6 unless you just do.
Apparently, we're very good friends.
So apparently you've been doing as much work with him as I have.
Or you've been bribing him out the ass with Nova Coke.
That works too.
Well, he has problems with his dates now and again. I help him get on hold of some of the ads.
Aye.
Yes, he informed me that you all apparently don't have anybody to do the talking at the moment. And that you're looking to spend some time back in my town.
Your town.
It's our town too, motherfucker.
Look, just wait. What is Squirrel's lifestyle?
Hi.
Look, just because you don't live in you don't live in Lost Haven like us doesn't mean that it's not our town too.
I didn't say it wasn't your town. Being awfully defensive, aren't you?
Well, again, you left us with the bomb.
I left you with the bomb. I hired you to take care of it. It's not my fault if you couldn't disarm it.
You never told us to disarm it. You told us to put it on the cop car.
Why would you want to ruin a bomb?
And by when I say bomb, I mean your little sister.
Okay.
Where's Wayon with that plane? Oh, by the way, Squirrel, this is Flashback. Flashback, this is Squirrel.
I'll just nod at you.
This plane better have a stock bar. I'm going to need it.
Don't worry, I always carry my travel luggage with me. Let's see, I got absinthe, vodka, whiskey, bourbon. Squirrel, you still a wine guy?
Dear God, no. Not unless you've got some Chateau Neuf de Pop from 2052.
Outside our pay grade, Skippy.
Yeah, sadly, without you, we haven't exactly gotten the best paying jobs recently.
Give me the bourbon.
Toss!
I'll have a bit of green fairy.
All right. Pass you the absinthe. That's green fairy, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm looking for a...
You looking for Link? He's over there. No, Tingle. You're looking for Tingle. There we go.
I was going to say, if you want Link, he's got this little sprite buzzing around him going, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen.
I was more looking for gay changeling. That works too.
I could have a sprite buzz around him.
God damn it.
Do it.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think none of us... Can we see the sprites in AR?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So I'd be able to see your sprites.
Well, assuming you have something that lets you see AR, then yeah.
I am cyber to the gills.
I have glasses.
Then yes.
Yeah.
I can just compile a data sprite, have it buzz around his head.
Yeah. So, what have you been up to, Squirrel, while we're currently waiting on an airplane?
Well, apparently there have been some disagreements here between the Russians and the Japanese, and I was sent to help smooth the waters a little bit.
Wait,
Good luck trying to smooth Whitewater Rapids.
wait. You said that something went wrong, right? I recall something. I recall you saying something went wrong.
How was I supposed to know that was his daughter?
Yeah, why did I think that? Yeah, well. So, exactly how much time do we got until they come onto this tarmac and start shooting at us?
Oh, definitely minutes.
Wayon, hurry!
Depends on how long it takes them to get a replacement chopper.
Wayon, where's the plane?
I've got good news about that.
Okay, what's the good news?
There's an exciting alternative opportunity.
And that is...
Well, Krogar gave me a call earlier. He wanted to, borrow some yen for just like a day or two, apparently. and said that there would be a guy from Seattle who might contact us if we wanted to do some work while we were here.
Sure. As long as we get the fuck off this tarmac one way or the other.
That seems fine to me. Out of character, if you want to go back to Chicago, then I'm guessing this series of adventures will all be in Seattle, so I can change it to Chicago if you want to.
I was told you guys were going to Chicago, so I built him for Chicago.
Yeah, let's go to Chicago. Just switch around the city name.
Okay.
I got built for Seattle, but I was okay with going to Chicago.
Okay, Chicago is also now known as Seattle. It's a local name, apparently.
Well, it's just as bad.
It's the Seattle of the Midwest.
Yep.
Less rain, more bugs.
Flashback, could you help Wayon get that plane over here as quickly as you can?
Sure, I'll see what I can do.
As I start cocking my rifle.
Volk lights a cigarette. This is me giving a shit.
Okay.
Wait, then I stop, look over at a squirrel, going, "Wait, when did you learn Russian?"
I didn't, but it helps to have a comm link in your head and cybernetic ears.
Okay then.
Okay. I could say that Zeriq, because it's normally you, and the face is just new, so he can take over that role later. A red dollar sign pops up on your comlink, flashing brightly on its side. Apparently, Krogar has changed his icon.
Oh no, I'll still talk to Krogar. I like Krogar.
Yeah. Hey, Z-Man. C-Man. How's it going?
Hey, Krogar, how's it going?
It's going great.
I just ran into Squirrel again, and he's being squirrely, as always.
Squirrel? Oh, nice. I wonder if he owes me any money. Oh, well. Let's not worry about that for now. My friend, our mutual friend, Wayon, sorted me out earlier. But listen, that'll only last a day or two, and I was wondering if you could do me a favor. A favor where I get my bit on the back end.
Okay. As long as I get paid too.
So there's a fixer known as McAllister. Wants to give you a call about a potential job. You interested?
Yeah, we'd be interested in a job.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it is yet. Honestly, he was just put the word out that he's looking for someone. I'll tell him to give you guys a call. And of course, I'll talk you up. I'll tell him how good you are and about how your fail percentage is definitely low.
Well, yeah, it is quite low. You can't get any lower than 0.
That's very true. You're not lower than 0. That's exactly what I'll tell him.
All right, just be quick about it.
Okay. In that case, a few minutes later, your comlink chips. There's a magic icon that resembles the traditional smiley face image, only red and coded to one side. Oh, I did that bit. With jagged lines resembling tusks on the mouth of the icon. Answering the call, the icon is replaced by a grinning male orc. Always fucking orcs, isn't it? His face is lined with age. His hair and goatee is touched with grey, and a pair of golden data jacks gleam along his left temple. Wireframe glasses sit at his nose, the kind that corrects your vision. Not tinted microshades that make you look badass, or even the more modern AR glasses or goggles that Volk has. But honest to goodness, reading glasses. Hoi, chummers, the orc says with a gleeful grin. I hear tell you might be interested in a bit of biz. If you're interested, head on over to Underworld 93 tonight at 7 p.m. There's a small concert going on. Let the doorman know that you're here to meet McAllister, and he'll get you some good seats. After the show's over, we'll have a chat, and I'll tell you a bit more. Interested?
Oh yeah, we'll be there soon.
Well, you can watch the Starman set the stage up if you like, but I won't be there till 7. See ya. And Andy hangs up.
Okay. All right, and we are moving this to Chicago, right?
If you say we're moving it to Chicago, then we'll move it to Chicago.
Yeah, we were planning on going to Chicago anyway, so I mean, we're already on the tarmac.
In that case, the concert is tomorrow night in Underworld 93 in Chicago.
Okay. All right, guys, we got a job. We got to be there tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Squirrel. Know anything about something 93?
Underworld 93?
Yes, that one.
I can certainly roll for it.
Okay. Roll whatever you think would be... Oh.
That's 2 successes in area knowledge Chicago. Although if it's, part of the criminal underworld, I can... Well, that's still 8, so it doesn't matter.
So, yeah. Underworld... Yeah. What is it?
It's a club. Underworld 93 is for 2 dice. It's a club. It used to be a place that Who's Who would go to. It isn't anymore. Now it's more of a music venue. And it's just simply a large warehouse type building. In the same way as, like rave clubs don't advertise themselves on the outside. They're just a building, and it's inside. As soon as you go in, the music starts and the lights play.
Yeah.
This is it's not necessarily bigly advertised from the outside. And outside of ours, it just looks like a large building. In ours, the fact that there are people waiting to get in would tell you that there's something there. I'll tell you more about the building when we get to that. But that's the kind of place it is. I don't think you need to know more than that, do you? Do you want to know more?
It works for me. It's a rave club, and one of the lesser competitors with a friend of mine who runs Paradise Lost. Used to be really big, but now it's mostly a private music venue.
Oh, lovely. Oh, Douglas.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and give a call to George.
Oh, okay. George, the bus driver.
No. George the bouncer.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to send him a quick text. Be like, hey, you working at Underworld 93 tomorrow?
Roll your edge.
Roll my age?
Roll your edge. No,
Dear God, you have 5 edge?
I'm human.
People who make characters like you and me who've got no edge.
How about you? I only have 3 edge.
Yeah, I've got 3 edge.
Oh, nice.
I'm human, and I'm not magical.
No, he's not working.
Nah. Darn.
But he says it won't be a problem if McAllister has told you if McAllister wants you in, then you'll be in. There's no problem.
Okay.
Quick question: am I going to be able to take my bike on this trip to Chicago?
Yeah. If Wayon gets the plane that we told him to get.
Wayon turns up in a Hercules.
Is that a yes that he could take the bike?
He can take his house if he wants.
Sounds good.
What is a Hercules?
It's a World War II era military transportation plane.
Oh,
He's essentially driving around in a museum.
You can still use him.
so he basically just took over a giant hangar that they call a plane.
He's rented it because I'm not giving him something like that. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to take all your stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why you just didn't drive. It only take like a day. And it's not like he sleeps in the conventional sense.
A day to travel 2,000 miles?
Be a 3-day trip by car.
Why would it be 3 days? 2,000 miles is what? 200. If you do 200 miles, an hour, that's 10 hours. And it's not like the cars can't drive themselves. They can, you know?
Eyes quickly look over at Wayon.
Well, 100 mile an hour is it's still only 20 hours. It's the fact that people with machine guns are from Mad Max are, you know, on the road halfway. That's the problem. That's why you take the plane, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, folks, we got our ride. Let's go. As I think I see some Vori cars pulling up. Let's go.
Well, Vori cars would be a good thing. Yakuza cars, not so much.
Oh, did you sleep with the Yakuza princess? I thought you slept with the Russian princess.
Oh no, the Russians let me.
Come in, Squirrel, before I change my mind.
Change your
Not about
mind,
who he
change your
slept
mind,
with.
Change
It's
your
about
mind.
whether he asked him first.
By the way, is there a minibar on this plane?
Yeah,
They're a car on a military transport.
there's a letter in crap seat, and it says the letter is a transit document for goods. You can see at the front of the plane is a large wooden container. The letter states that it is fully stocked with bars, as it contains numerous assortment of crowbars, all different shapes and sizes.
Wait. Does it have a nice big one that you can hold with two hands, and it's just like basically a big giant fuck off crowbar?
Yeah, no, it's got all the crowbars you could ever want. Wayon hopes that you're happy that he stocked you with bars.
God damn it, Wayon.
I still like nice big old giant crowbar that you have to use two hands for. I pass it over to Volk. Going, you're keeping that. What? You're the one with the blunt weaponry on it, not me.
Yeah.
Plus, those things do fucking good damage, dude. Ooh.
What is this, Half-Life?
Yes.
In that case, who's got the PhD?
You.
I have one in law.
Let's see here. What rating of skill would you need to have a quote-unquote PhD in it?
I believe you have to have a 6 in a knowledge skill to be considered a doctorate.
I'd agree with something like that.
No, I don't have a PhD. Unless you want to count that I have a PhD in wielding pistols and punching people.
Yeah, you're the kind of guy that says you got a PhD in life, right?
Anyway, let's go back to Chicago. Wayon, do you know how to fly a plane?
Would it count if I told you I read a book about it?
Don't laugh. That actually worked in the Dark Heresy campaign. I played in.
Buckle up, boys and girls! All right.
Yeah, I know how to press the button that says take off and fly.
I look at the cockpit and I see about 100 billion buttons. Okay, then.
Wayon, in his bot form, walks into the cockpit, sits in the pilot's chair, picks up the microphone and speaks into the voice interface. Take off and fly. The plane takes off and flies. He continues, go to Chicago and beef up over there. Several hours later, which you can roleplay for if you want, a beeping noise comes from the cockpit. Wayon goes back to the cockpit at that point and says, land. The plane lands. You're suddenly in Chicago. It's nice having voice interfaces, isn't it?
Oh, Lord.
Technically, he's got a pilot program for it if he's about it.
Okay. What part of the city does Squirrel live in?
Oh, I live on an apartment building on the Gold Coast.
Wow. Okay, then. So,
Although I do have a smaller residence out in the slums.
well, if you want, you could join us at Lost Haven for right now. It's mall sprawl. Basically, think big giant shopping center mall area, all indoors with a bunch of different shops, and in the lower levels are housing units. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna need a place to stay too, so I'll probably tag along with you guys.
Well, I will say I do have 2 spare bedrooms in my apartment.
wow. I was just gonna pay for him to have a low lifestyle for right now. Give him a good 1,000. No, 2,000 new yen. I think. Yes. Crowbar. Really?
Tell you what, since you guys are new to town, why don't I call up a friend of mine, see if he can't put you up somewhere for a little bit.
New to town?
Well, you're not established at the moment.
As I go home where I live in Chicago.
I'm new to town.
He's new to town.
So you maintained a residence in Chicago while you've been working in Seattle for the last couple of months?
Yes.
We were only there for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're only there for a week or two.
Oh, okay then, never mind.
Actually, it might even just be a couple of days.
We stayed there for a week. Tops.
Yeah. I need context!
And honestly, I'm okay with just finding a coffin hotel somewhere and holding up there.
Well, if there's only like 2 people who don't have a place, they can stay with me.
As I grab Flashback, put him in front of Squirrel. He currently has no place to live. He comes with baggage, but he's a weirdo.
Sure.
But then I put my arm around him. Squirrel. He's an innocent little boy. You can't be doing those things with him.
No, I only hit on men who don't like it.
God damn it, where's the book I'm looking for? Sorry.
You don't have a fear of heights, do you?
No.
Good, good. I'll just get you registered with building security.
Eh,
May I ask why?
he lives in a high-end apartment, dude.
Because if I don't, they'll shoot you dead when you try and get on the elevator.
No, I mean, why having a fear of heights will be a problem.
He lives way up there. 10th floor, if I recall.
Was it 10th floor? Way up in the air with, floor to ceiling windows and whatnot.
No, okay, yeah, that's no problem.
What, you've got a whole ceiling?
Not only do I have a whole ceiling, it's 12 feet up.
Yeah.
Actual windows. I'm really impressed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I even have a greenhouse.
And he probably has really good internet access.
Parts of my last house were green, but I think that might have been mold.
God damn it. Alright, Squirrel. Now I'll see you in Flashback tomorrow at 7, alright?
Certainly. I'll just have to call my valet.
Why are you so inexplicably British?
Somebody has to be, and I'm not.
You're English.
Well, when you spend this much time on the continent, it's pretty much inevitable.
Huh. Real talk here. I remember seeing a crowbar somewhere. Do you guys remember where the fuck that thing is?
On the plane?
No, I mean like in the books. I can't remember where I saw the fucking crowbar.
I've got the core rulebook up. Let me check.
Checked.
Not before a rule book.
It was definitely in the 4th edition Arsenal book.
Nah.
I'm not sure if it's in 5th edition Run and Go, but it might well be.
Nah. Crap, make it a strength plus 3. 1 reach. Accuracy 3.
Don't make it as good as a two-handed sword. That's not reasonable.
I'm making it nearly as good as a sledgehammer.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, technically, it'd actually be more effective than Sledgehammer. It's got a smaller hit point. Or contact point.
Are we going to have a fight in real life? You with a crowbar, me with a sledgehammer.
Tell you what, you take your sledgehammer, I'll take a knife, and we'll see who wins.
Oh, that's different. I'm not taking that fight. Not unless I got body armor. I'm a different body.
And it wasn't you.
But it wasn't me.
Oh boy.
I would assume a sledgehammer would be reasonably effective if you had the strength to wield it with speed. It was too heavy for a normal person to wield with speed.
I mean, if there's somebody out there who can swing 10 or 15 pounds that's 3 feet away from them with speed and accuracy, I would be astounded.
I would be scared.
That would be your average troll.
Well, your average troll wouldn't even need 2 hands.
No.
Actually, now that I say that, I have a friend in game who could probably do just that.
I mean, my strength is 7, my agility is 8. I'm pretty sure I could wield a sledgehammer one-handed.
Yes, Conan, you could.
Yes, Conan. Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking about Aaron.
So, yeah. Volk and Chaos will head back to Lost Haven. Get a drink at the bar with crap. What's her name again?
Who, Katya at the Blue Stinger?
Yeah. What's her name again?
Katya.
Katya.
It always had to be Katya, didn't it?
Oh yeah. We have a drink with Katya, who I don't know if she missed you or not.
Maybe.
Nice.
Do yourself a favor. Just put Katya into Google and do images.
Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this?
How do we spell that, Douglas? Katia?
Katya. I suppose I said it wrong.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh!
Still, at least she's cheap, right?
I prefer Katya Lischina. Lischina?
Oh, the Asian one.
Yes. And lovely for us, our audience now has an image of Katya in their face. And yeah, they pretty much retire for the night, yada yada. Squirrel and Flashback, what do you guys do till the next evening?
I imagine I'll just go back to my place and get in touch with everybody, let them know I'm back in town.
Okay, so you go on Twitter going like, guess who's back in town, bitches?
Bit more discreet than that, but same principle.
And
Yeah, and I eat food, go to the toilet, and do things that definitely a normal human would do.
I'm gonna spend my evening familiarizing myself with the Chicago Matrix and just getting the lay of the land here.
you see that the Chicago Matrix has a lot of bugs in it.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, it was nearly completely wiped out in the entire area, so they're trying to bring it back up. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Ah, boy. So, is anyone doing anything specific, or is there, like, any fun times being planned, or...
Well, Flashback wants to go out to a party. I know a place.
I'm always down for a party.
Volk, you doing anything special?
Not really.
Cool. I'm gonna give me 3 hours of nap. Wayon?
Yes.
Are you meeting that special little robot girl?
I'm doing things that a definite normal human would do. Going to the toilet. And is there a thing called showering? Is that the thing that Volk doesn't do?
Is that the thing Volk doesn't do?
I know someone doesn't. Otherwise, there wouldn't be that smell of daffodils. Have we got background noise? Or is one of my
Crap's sister is in the room with him.
Actually, it's Frank.
Oh.
He's measuring the door.
That's fine. I was just wondering if it would be
Hi, Frank.
He can't hear you. I have my headphones on.
I know. Okay, so you two, Squirrel and Flashback, you're going to a party.
Indeed.
So what type of party are we talking about? Are we talking about a sexy party?
Yeah, I'll take him to Paradise Lost.
Ooh. What's that like?
Sounds nice.
So it's a rave club with private memberships at various levels, and also supply strippers and prostitutes, drugs, all the good stuff.
Cram.
And Squirrel just happens to have a top level membership.
Just so happens.
Well, when you give the owner a Merlin hawk,
I don't know if that's an animal or if that's like some special sex move.
Both.
it's a intelligent, awakened hawk that can actually build magical barriers and stuff like that.
Damn.
And since part of the whole idea of the club is, private hedonism, it's important to make sure you're keeping out the astral riffraff.
I don't think that has anything to do with us. None of us are astral. So, yeah. Okay, so
I am definitely Matrix riffraff.
okay, so you guys are currently going to Paradise Lost. You're going to be doing all forms of drugs and hookers?
What else does one do at night?
Drink?
Yeah, I'm
Sit in the basement and masturbate.
I want to see what Chicago has to offer. So sure.
All right. So, I'm going to be nice to you. You're not going to roll any addiction tests for now. And let's see. You meet a nice little hooker. Her name's Charity. She's a rather big troll.
Bleh.
She takes a fancy to you, Flashback. She loves the little boys.
And I like to give to charity.
Squirrel? Do you have any friends at the Paradise Lost that are hookers?
Oh, I actually haven't assigned one.
Oh, you haven't assigned one.
All top level members have assigned escort, I guess you could say.
Oh, what's her name? His name? Her name? I don't judge.
Her name's Harmony.
Well, Harmony would like to try and find your family tree. Sorry, that was horrible. So yes, you have a lovely night with Harmony. Well, until you decide to go home, that is.
Well, the party can't go on forever. And I do have a job tomorrow night.
Just, you get a text from Chaos saying, please take care of the kid.
I would like to get some select pictures and video footage just for Volk,
I'm not going to touch that with a D&D standard 10-foot pole.
All the troll porn.
Yes, all the troll porn.
The trope one's 11 foot, isn't it? To make sure you're outside the blast radius.
Squirrel, besides Harmony and introducing Flashback to debauchery and hedonism, is there anything else specific you're going to be doing for the night, or just all that and then preparing for the run the next night?
That's pretty much all I have planned.
Okay. And I'm going to be taking a nap and then watching Trids. I don't really have anything special to do. Wayon's acting human as much as he can.
Definitely human.
Definitely human. Volk, what are you doing all night?
Volk is bored. He's going to go out riding for a while.
Okay, then. Meeting anyone fun, or just gonna go out riding, seeing the world?
Just gonna ride for now. Maybe bust up a couple of street kiosks with his club.
Oh, your new crowbar.
Yeah, I tried making the crowbar via the natural weapon system of Chummer, but I can't edit the accuracy of the damn thing.
Yeah. Well, we'll make the accuracy's 3. We'll just leave it at that, okay?
Yeah. Still, it does as much damage as my fucking club.
Really?
Yeah.
High or low?
High.
Okay, 4p. Make it like a sledgehammer. Because I'm just that nice of a person. So, yes. The day comes and goes. The night... One sec.